I suggest that self-reflection for Meghan and Harry is not the top of the list, Seemingly everything that goes wrong is somebody else's fault, whether that be the book deal, whether that be the bench, whatever, seemingly somebody else gets the blame. People say, that people are against Harry and Meghan, but they are their own worst enemies in many respects. Because when you think of the evolving door that's gone through Archwell, certain people were going to turn the company around, make these almost mega moguls, as I've said to you before, seemingly in the likes of Columbia and MGM. What went wrong? Can all of these people be wrong? Can all of these people not necessarily work alongside these two very much inexperienced media entrepreneurs, whichever way you look at it? Fascinating when you think. But what's interesting now is one of the biggest problems that they have to overcome is the negative PR moving forward. And of course, last year, this particular headline was possibly, I believe, quite frankly, the most damaging. But apparently they're ready to attack. Let me explain. Morning, nice to see you today in this beautiful bath of wonderful flowers, aren't they? I mean, they just cheer you up, don't they? Yeah, I know, I just love it, when you're sitting out here and you think everything just looks more cheerful. It's a little bit chilly, but at least it's not the depths of winter. Dark, at least you can get out, yes. I like to bring colour to people's lives. Yeah, probably anger, I should imagine. Going puce with anger now, aren't you? But thank you for all your lovely comments about the flowers that I root out and share with you, because I just like filming them and thinking, yeah, I think you'll enjoy this. Being golden, I think, cheers you up, doesn't it? Lemon. It's just a wonderful colour, just makes you feel white and lemon are very refreshing to look at, aren't they? Yeah, well, I'm almost jelly, with a lack of vitamins, I would imagine. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, back as ever to your royal story of the day. I do make myself giggle. It's the only way to get through life, isn't it? Absolutely. What do you mean, no? It is, yes. Anyway, as we know, last year, this particular headline was crushing to, of course, the former royals, Harry and Meghan. No two ways about it. It was so cruel in many respects because it said what nobody'd said before. Basically, they got this mega deal with Spotify. They'd done no work, despite pushing the box. The boss came out and said, look, they're just grifters. And then we know what the prefix of that was. But they, were literally, hung out by somebody who had the right to do that. But as I said to you before, also a bit stupid himself, because one might suspect, if you think about it, that who actually signed off to give these two inexperienced people all of that money to make something virtually for nothing. They kept some of the money, not all of the money. But now Meghan and Harry plan to fight back, and that's all thanks to her latest deal with Lemonada, or whatever it's called. They apparently are not only going to be filming it, but behind the scenes, the pre-production, so people can truly see just how hard Meghan Markle works to get that particular podcast to the screen. Now, non-starter, yes, don't rush her. No, don't be ridiculous. None has actually gone into production yet. It's coming, yes, it'll be there. We've got to get the guests, all that sort of stuff. You know what it's like. But on the other side of the coin, this is a very dangerous thing to do, because once you show the pre-production and the people behind the scenes, if they don't pop up week after week and they're missing, and people will be looking, people will say, what happened to that person? Now, you can understand that doing a podcast, some might say, is a difficult thing. I would suggest no. It's getting the guest, making sure you know the questions, and more importantly, interested in what the guest has to say, not about what you want to say. You get the picture. But now, Meghan and Harry truly believe they can turn the tables on Spotify by making their own brand new, relatable podcast to millions of people who will simply snap up the content, as Meghan pointed out at the Golden Globes red carpet thing. Several projects in the pipeline. It's going to be interesting because Spotify are not holding back, and they are waiting for any negativity from the Sussexes regarding their deal. They know the inside track, they have the documents, and they're ready to spill should they feel that their company is brought into disrepute or indeed bad mouth. Either way, Meghan's got a uphill struggle on her hands to try and make her new series of podcasts very relatable and, more importantly, a success. Can she do it? Do you think she can do it? As ever, like, share and comment. Neil Sean, surrounded by beautiful bulbs.